Alright, again, good morning from Hong Kong. Okay, what I've got, this has been running, so I've got batteries not connected to anything. Got 25.2 volts. That battery is now being used as the primary battery. It has 25.1 volts into it. I haven't hooked up the amp yet, but I'll do that later. But now, I made that other TinMan's modified circuit here, and I've got on the trigger, I've got the two 4007 diodes and a quarter watt 100 ohm resistor in there. My main resistor that I'm using here is it's a 1 watt 100 ohm. Everything is pretty much running at the same temperature, but instead of having it go out to the charge battery, I have made a rectifier here, and I've got the 50 volt 10,000 UF cap on it. You can see it there. 50 volts, 10,000. Okay, and what I've done then, here's a 3 watt 9 to 30 volt LED. So it seems to be working. I got really good RPMs, and again, I don't know if you can see the gap in here, but again, it's just over 5/8 of an inch gap. It's running really well. But yesterday, just for giggles, I had tried, before I made this, I had a rectifier here, and so I just kind of connected it, and again, there's another 50 volt 10,000 UF cap in it. It was working very, very, very well. So from this 2 battery circuit, and that, I just adapted that, and it was working very, very well. But now on this one, I'm not using the wire wound potentiometer. I only had 2 when last time I went to the store or shop. I only bought 2. So anyway, I still have those on. They're all working. And this one, that's why because I only had the one bridge rectifier here. So I was still running last night, and because I've just been doing a lot of temperature testing. So, but right now it's running really well. It's running really cool. Again, as things get added. But my biggest concern was to have a system that runs well, a good coil. I'm still there's one question that I have is, rather than connecting this to an LED, why can't this be put back in to the primary side, into the main, instead of using this? I mean, it's been rectified into pure DC. Why can't this be connected straight, so you have the battery in and this goes into that as well? So I haven't tried it yet. That's probably something I'll do later today, see what happens and see what I can blow up. Don't know why. I'm kind of curious if anybody knows why we don't do that, or why no one else has done that. So I'm going to try it, see what things get hot, melt, and burn, and if they don't, that'd be really cool. But that's where I'm at, and it's running really, really well. I've got really good speed on it with a really big gap, and so it brings up questions to me about Ron's brilliance on induction and all of this for this coil, but everything is based on 1/4 of an inch. Now that's math, that's on paper, it works, but a lot of this is just real world stuff, and what's on paper and what's in the real world never pan out. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I do this, because I just have these questions. What's real? because you can have a 600 watt wind turbine that's at 650 RPMs should be putting out 600 watts, but in the real world it doesn't. So I've learned that just from experience. That's the way it's wound, blah blah blah. So I mean, I'm still going to make that coil and make the standard for the run coil will be at 1,821 turns. Now that's going on the formula that Ron is clearly outlined for me to comprehend. Well, somewhat comprehend at this point. I won't go that far. I'd be lying to you. So, but again, that's at a 1/4 inch. So that's different. And now this magnet is half the area of the core face. So that's running really well. So now if I have a magnet that is equally matching that core face, so I mean I will be saturating that core even more, and because of that, hopefully I can keep the same, polar gauze of this half inch by 1 inch by 1 inch magnet that I want to have on the new rotor. So, but that's half the area. Now I've got all these different opinions and hypotheses, whatever. Some say the magnet should be smaller than the core face. Ron's formula is going that it should be equal to. And again, this is half. I still have the magnets that are 1/4. Now that I have different circuits to test, I can go and see for myself, rather than what's on paper, what actually happens. So, but that's where I'm at this morning. So, gentlemen, have a good day, be safe, and be well. And if you have any answers to my questions, love to hear from you. All right, be good. Bye-bye.